FGP on the motherfucking scene. This is Brown Bag Boy, and you already know we in Salt Lake City, Utah. I'm right here with Logan. He is a street artist, what it looks like to me, and he is killing it right now. We're sending positive vibes his way. Logan, tell me a little bit about what you do right here.
Well, I just take all this paint and kind of just mosh it together and then throw some crap on it, like some shapes and some washers and some pennies. And then I spray paint it black, and then I hit it with another piece of spray paint, and then I hit it with some more paint, and then I pull all the pieces off, and then you have this picture. It's like magic, you know what I'm saying? But it don't make no sense until it's all done, until you see it.
Imagination. He's a magician. I like it, a street magician. And you need to tap in right now. It's Logan's Fresh Produce on Instagram. Logan, tell me one thing. How long have you been in Utah?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah, I came out here from Tulsa, Oklahoma, because the mural scene's popping out here, and that's what I do. And y'all will start seeing some big dinosaurs popping up around the city. It's just, as soon as I acquire the funds for the paint, then I'm throwing them up. I'm not doing it for the money. It's just for the hell of it. Because, if the walls look like crap, if they're naked, if they're just sitting there, something needs to be on them, you know what I'm saying? And so I think the public will like it. My work is pretty fire. You can check out my Instagram, and that's all I got.
That's awesome. And I just got one more question. If you could give us three just one piece of advice in life, what would it be?
I'd advise you to not do anything that I do.
We're not going to ask you to explain, but we appreciate it. That's FGP in Salt Lake. This is Brown Bag. You already know. We out.
Sometimes these paints will catch on fire too, and it scares the shit out of everybody. It's like, whoo! It's like, oh shit! Damn, oops. I mean, I don't really all my paint's given to me usually, so it's sometimes I don't even know what it is. I feel it and I touch it. I'm like, alright. It's just sometimes.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, how long you been doing art?
If I can pick up with a pencil.
Really?
Yeah. I've been drawing on walls since I could pick up pencil. I wouldn't say it was art. But my entire life I've been drawing on walls and pissing people off. But one year, about 2015, I just was like, you know what? I got caught. I know I used to do what you might call graffiti or whatever, tagging or whatever. But I mean, I call it writing. But I got caught by a dude. He came out and then he paid me $500 to finish it, and I was like, holy shit. So then I started coming out in broad daylight, just doing it, and people at first they're like, what the fuck is he doing? But then after a minute, they're just, it starts coming out, and people are just like, oh yeah, he's probably paid to do that. But I really don't ever have permission. When people come up and hire me, yeah, I'll do that. But every day though, I usually I don't got time to ask. If you knock on a business and you're like, hey man, can you just trust me? Can you just trust me? I'm a good painter. People say no. But if you just do it, and it's good, and you're fucking about it, then people are cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I never had anybody try to paint over my shit. That's my legal shit. Not the stuff I did in the darkness. There's pretty offensive things out there that I would not connect myself to.
Yeah.
Somebody would see that and be like, oh, that's that motherfucker right there. Okay, they did that. Okay, so big veiny dongs and all kinds of shit. Just stuff that's offensive as can be. But I don't know. It's kind of funny to me. I don't know. You gotta go a lot farther than to draw something on the wall to offend me.
So were you in Tulsa pretty much the rest of your whole life?
No, I've been in Tulsa, lived in Vegas, lived in Kansas City, Lawrence, Kansas, went to college in Lawrence, went to Kansas City Art Institute, and got a felony while on financial grants. So, and when you're on grants, you can't get a felony, or else you have to fucking pay that shit back. Grants aren't even paid back needed, but if you get a drug or a violent felony while on grant status, FAFSA kicks you the fuck off, and you have to pay that shit back before they put you back on it in school. So I owe $40,000 student loans that I'm never gonna pay. So I didn't get an education out of it. I really didn't get shit out of it, but it was cool. It was cool to go. I learned how to paint nails, paint girls' nails. That's probably the hardest thing I learned in college. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can learn that being a dad having a girl.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, for sure. I never threw a football or nothing, so I didn't have a dad. So I did have a dad, but he wasn't. He was an attorney. He's an LDS attorney in Las Vegas.
Oh,
so
damn.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
Not only is he in Vegas, but he's an LDS attorney. He's an LDS foreclosure attorney. So he's a Mormon. He's about it, but he people were losing their properties and shit like that. That was his specialty, was to get the prices down, get the money back or whatever. So I don't know, he's a hustler, which is, Mormons are, great people, and I've grown up with them. I mean, I'm just not Christian, period. You know what I'm saying? Mormons are great people, but they're ballers, man. They're mafia. Not shit talking at all. They're just like a fucking organized, badass people. That's really, if you're about that shit, it's probably cool to be part of. So, if anybody's LDS here, I'm not trying to be offensive at all. I've been a part of that church like my whole life. I'm just not a part of it. I've been an atheist since I was like 5 years old. Can't really help it. Not too much about that shit. My mom told me Santa wasn't real when I was 5. I was like, alright, I knew it. All this bullshit. I was like, you know what I'm saying? I asked her, I was like, Mom, is Santa real? Come on. She's like, no, when your grandparents buy you those presents. And I was like, I fucking knew it. I knew that shit. So yeah, it was fucking knew it.
It's a fact, man.
But it's alright. I mean, people can teach their kids to do whatever they want. I mean, I'm not. But if a kid ever asks me, is Santa Claus real? I'm gonna be like, I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if his parent gets mad at me, I'll be like, well, you need to start lying to your kid better then. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what to say. I don't know. The truth is stranger than fiction. There's so much real shit that we can tell our kids that's crazy as fuck. We don't have to tell them made up shit about some stranger coming in the house. It's like, why would you want your kid to be good for some fucking dude that don't even exist? Why don't you just be like, I buy you those presents, so behave for me, or else I'm not gonna buy you those fucking presents. You know what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't you do that instead of like, oh, Santa's gonna find out that you've been a little punk. You know what I'm saying?
Bags. Yeah.
Seriously.
Bags. Tell them.
It's like, don't talk to strangers. Don't let anybody in the house. But on Christmas Eve, this dude comes in the house in the middle of the night. I mean, if you wanted to be a fucking burglar, a badass burglar, you just wear a Santa outfit and your homie wears an elf outfit. Just knock on the door at like 3 in the morning, be like, hey, we're gonna fix your TV back at the shop, back at Santa's shop here. Just be quiet. Don't wake your parents up. Let us in. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
Catalytic converter too.
Can you put the dog out back? Thank you. Yeah, my elves are allergic to dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I thought about that a lot.
Good old Friday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, huh? I didn't think about that.
Classic.
I don't, man. I'm an asshole, but I don't really like Cat Williams.
Cat Williams?
Yeah, he annoys me.
He's hit or miss when when he got beat up by the little kid. I think that's when I lost respect for him.
I didn't know he got beat up.
He fought like a 9-year-old.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was like a 9 or 13-year-old. He legit got into a fight with him.
In the hood?
I don't even remember where it was at. It was just like it was like a real ass fight. And he got beat up.
That's crazy, man. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, poor little Tink Tink. So out of all the places you've lived, where's your favorite?
Man, Lawrence, Kansas. Kansas is fucking bad. Lawrence is just a badass city, man. But this city's similar to it. It's like, you just be yourself, and people don't like people motherfucking saying faggot. They don't like that shit. Nobody does.
Right.
And I feel like that's here too. You know what I'm saying? I like that. So there ain't no time for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
You only live like once, I think. So it's like we don't got to spend that time doing that shit.
All right, spread love.
Pisses me off. That's why I love Tulsa too, man. Tulsa's so fucking backwoods. If your uncle don't do it and your mom and your pappy don't say it's real, then it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and it's very racially divided too, and I hate that. It's still, even after Black Lives Matter, it almost made it worse.
Yeah.
The Trump rally too, man. That was so fucking stressful, man. Everybody was so stressed the fuck out about that. People were bringing their rifles and stuff to. I mean, seriously, I worked at a brewery as a maintenance guy at a brewery, Nothing's Left Brewing Company, which I'd like to give a shout out to them sometime.
What's the name of their?
Nothing's Left Brewing Company.
Nothing's Left Brewing Company.
Nothing's Left, yeah. They're he makes badass beers like out of this world beers. Like he makes like a Reese's peanut butter cup. Favorite beer.
Really creepy look in his eyes. I swear to fucking God, I just saw him take that.
What?
I've been having dreams, like nightmares, the last couple days, and I've never seen a pedo in my life or had that like experience. And fucking this dude that I just saw, his eyes, like you could tell, I felt like a shark was right next to me.
Yeah, the best person to contact is Dads Against Predators. They'll literally handle everything.
Yeah, I just saw him. I don't know if I saw him right here or right here, but I'm worried because they don't have cameras right here. So maybe they can catch him over here. I don't fucking know. Somewhere right here. know what the fuck I saw with my own eyes. 'Cause there's no way in hell I'm gonna be drawing a dude's face and drawing his eyes, looking scary as fuck, writing about fucking my PTSD when I got sex trafficked. Like, that wasn't even a real pedophile, but I mean, that was a fucking creep. But this guy that I saw was like, you could tell he was into little children.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So, fuck, I'm gonna fucking tell Salt Lake City about that shit. I don't fuck. Like, I should have followed him. I'm a dumb.
I know what you mean. I totally dig what you're saying on that shit. You know, it's like you don't even think about that shit ever, but it's like this just comes up on your mind for no reason.
It, you know.
I hear you.
Like, you get that feeling in your heart.
I know what you're saying.
Soul.
Brother, I
Like,
do. The same goes with good people too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can feel when a motherfucker's real and just like
I
doubt
saw
it.
that shit in his eyes. You can tell by my eyes. Listen, I tweak sometimes, but I do a little dope. But I've never ever seen that look in anybody's eyes. Like, never.
That's crazy.
Yup.
Yeah.
Look, I was drawing guys' faces. It's weird because I drew this shit.
Oh, then it's like
Yesterday.
fucking, look like Jeffrey Dahmer.
It looks like Justin Bieber a little bit, but Justin
Oh, yeah,
Bieber's
yeah, both.
Well, I was trying to draw Lil Peep, like tattoos, and I think that I was absolutely drawing the fucking pedo. Like, I think that the Gus, because I'm skinny, but I think the Gus was trying to, because I have a tattoo in my bag I can show you, but I'm getting his face tattoo, the real Lil Peep tattoo with like a halo.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, but there's this picture of him that he showed me covering his face. It's just his eyes, and Lil Peep isn't pedo, but I knew that picture at the time.
So the dude looks kind of like Lil Peep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like it's like a calling.
If
You gotta have a
see
calling
his
for that
fucking
shit.
eyes, if you saw his eyes, you would know. Like, fuck, it's all in the eyes, dude. Pops isn't mastermind. Like, there's no fucking way you can look
Sorry guys, I'm needing
past
the back spray on you.
Oh, no, you good?
Anyways, I'm gonna go.
Stay safe.
Hey, safe travels.
Thank you. Shit, I have a feeling that I'm basically jailbait. And for all I know, that motherfucker could have.
Well, then, why don't
I
you
look young. That
post
could have
somewhere?
been why I'm fucking getting provisions, and maybe I'll run into him again, and I'm just like jailbait.
Yeah, just don't do that shit alone. Have a
Friend with you.
yeah, have a
You know,
friend.
me too, like, I do believe in signs and shit. Not all signs, but fuck, I know, like, I got a Black Lives Matter shirt on today. I can tell a crackhead when I see one and when I can do something. Yeah, that shit was fucking good. Anyways,
Peace. And we're live in Salt Lake, Utah.
So what is your guys what do you do?
I rap.
Yeah, these guys are artists.
I rap. I like to rhyme words. I like to do live shows, live music. That's my shit.
That's tight, dude.
I
Hell
like
yeah.
that. Yep. You know, like Afro Man?
Yeah.
Afro Man, I performed, I've opened up for him. I've opened up for Twista. I've opened up for Busy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony.
That's what's up.
Yep. This guy's been doing shows all over the damn country. This is Brown Bag Boy. My name is McNass. So yeah, we used to be
It's
rapping,
BOI,
man.
like BOI, like boy.
Yeah. We're actually on our way to an open mic right now.
Yeah. Down here to perform.
Should have rolled up on a tricycle or something crazy. Did something crazy. Stood out. And I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Like I was about to do some goofy shit out here, but I was like, man,
What time's the open mic end?
I wanted to get some publicity, but I'm waiting for tomorrow whenever the art festival starts. You know what I'm saying? The Utah Arts Fest that starts tomorrow. That's when I'll be coming out here with chalk and doing all kinds of shit with my little fucking bucket. See if motherfuckers throw some change in there. With my cash app on there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hell yeah.
Nobody in that goes.
it's either nobody does it or a lot of people do it. So sometimes it's good or hit or miss.
But yeah, what I do, I just do the podcast and kind of just try to
That's dope.
spread
man.
love, man. Really.
I love that shit. That's cool. That's cool that you do that. So I got these like the tacks because the tacks are rounded on the side, and like that makes it look a little bit like they're glowing whenever the shit's applied. like, dude, it's like random ass shit. Here it's about to be done, like here.
Hell yeah. Like I said, I'm like recap it all too. So like it'll be like a little I don't know what you call like edited like
Time lapse?
Yeah, time lapse.
Did anybody oh yeah, time lapse. Okay, time. All right, yeah, hell yeah.
And then I'll tag you and send you all the content.
Yeah, bro. I mean, dude, I like what you do, man. Shit. I mean, that's cool shit, man.
Hell yeah, same thing for you. You just fucking up and left your home, you know, and you're out here fucking.
I did, dude, because I was gonna die or go to prison, dude. I just felt that people were just, you can't get out, like your ex-girlfriends and shit. Just like, oh my god, it's like not even. It's like I don't even wake up trying to do these problems. I'm like, I'm trying to paint. Can anybody just support me? And everybody's just like, just fucking follow your dreams. The fuck that, you know what I'm saying? It's like crazy.
You just ran a red light and everything.
I mean, it's all like.
Well, when you pulled up right there on a bike lane, you skipped out of it and sounded like a penguin. And then he pulled off on a red light. It's like, oh, he is he. Oh, man. Oh, we need to hit a lick on his ass.
Well, I need to lick his ass on
Maybe.
Brown bag.
I mean, why not, man?
Brown bag goes super freak mode in Salt Lake City.
And we're back. And we're back. That's fucked up. That's not even funny. It's not funny because that is literally the way that's the way.
Some people will.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
not me.
It's like why are you joking about what I do? You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody was saying. We're not, bro. We're not.
Fuck yeah, we are.
It's funny. Do you think it's funny in real life? No, I don't. I just think
Little
it'd be
bit.
funny if I did that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think is funny. Yeah, it's easier. Yeah, it's definitely. I mean, no, I'm just saying it's easier to fall to get into some mess out here than it is to. I mean, I swear to God, the girls out here are like a lot harder to holler at than Oklahoma. I know that, and I don't really know why. But the dudes, they sure as fuck, they'd be hollering at you, and I'm like, God damn it! It's like, man, motherfucker, it's like, man, can we not just be cool for a second? They're looking at me like that, man. It's like. It's not making me uncomfortable. It's like
Girls are all probably married. They're probably like
I mean,
three
I
to
was
four,
thinking, dude, I
three
was
to four
thinking-
wives per guy.
This is what I thought was going to happen. I had like this idea that there was going to be this big ass generation of people that were raised LDS that were just like got out of high schools, you know, and they're like, God, finally broke through the chains, you know what I'm saying? Like trying to get rowdy.
Rumspringer!
I was expecting to see that, but I didn't. So I was just like, damn, that's what I was kind of hoping. But it's all right. I'm not saying anybody needs to leave the church. I'm just saying I was hoping somebody would. Nothing against that community. I just know, if they had thought about this, I'm not talking shit at all, but I just look. There's a cap on how far that those readings can go. The Book of Mormon is a badass book. That fucking book is tight. Nephi fucking holding up fucking motherfuckers' heads and shit, and just like, I mean, that shit was tight. That's a good story. It's a very good book, and if it was a true story, even better. You know what I'm saying? No problem. But Jesus ain't more the Son of God than you or me. I mean, that's ridiculous. And I'm sorry, Joseph. Mary got knocked up, bro. That's all there is to it. You know what I'm saying? The wise men looking at each other like, hey, man, what color is that boy? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's just tripping and lying about that shit, and he believed it, and it's just going to go down in the history of humanity. Like, come on, folks. Please, folks. Bear with me, you know what I'm saying? This is theological. It's like we can still talk about the real shit and still embrace it. Talk about, I believe in this thing called the circuit. It's like all the energy of everything goes back to the same fucking place. My religion is called Loganism. I'm the only member. So, all right.
It's a good goddamn religion.
Yes, it is.
See, and I should fucking talk about don't know what I'm gonna do with that motherfucker. Like it's like, damn it, I didn't bring. I was usually would have like a gallon paint lid or something. But I forgot. Stupid. I mean, this is just literally shit. You just grab it at the damn. Like somebody's house, I'll just like walk up to somebody's porch and be like, hey, let me get that. And I'm like,
It's around. It'll go forever.
I mean, it's happened before. It has happened before, but it's not like sorry, it's taking so long. I just kind of got wrapped up in talking about shit. I was like, somebody say, oh, she's high on drugs. I'm like, well, that's not the point. That's pretty real shit. I mean, I got the same symptoms, and what's that mean? I'm high on drugs? You know what I'm saying, motherfucker?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you see something creepy,
Straight up.
Yeah, at least she had the comfortability to walk over here and tell us.
And you know what pisses me off is people want to fucking pretend that that's not real. It's like, oh, I don't like talking about that. It's like, what? Well, you know, we need to all acknowledge this as a society,
going on,
so that we could stop this shit. You know, there's no way to fucking ignore something and solve it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Problems don't get solved until they're acknowledged, and that's what's fucked up. That's why so many kids go unspoken, because that's. And you know, honestly, if it was me, I would never call the cops on somebody about that shit. I would just go over there and, I don't know, probably do something I could not do anytime. But I feel like God, whoever the dude that runs the circuit, the fucking master magician, I feel like that's kind of a legitimate thing to do, is to kill a motherfucker that's a chomo. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that that's
100%.
really a big deal. You don't need to hit women. You know, I live by 3 commandments. You know, don't fuck with kids. That's number 1. You don't need to lay hands on women. You need to respect those who came before you. Stealing, killing, thou shalt not steal and kill. Well, holy fuck, how the fuck do we acquire this country right here? This whole country was stolen and murdered for massively, you know what I'm saying? And on a horrible level. And so white guys need to chill out with that shit a little bit, man. Making me look bad, you know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck. It's like, you know, that's the white Christian shit. You know, I don't like that shit. It's kind of embarrassing. But I'm not a part of it, so. Tell me fucking.
I had a guy. He said, I don't see color. I just see right and wrong. And I feel like that's kind of what you're
Absolutely.
explaining.
Yeah, I live by my morals. I don't live by the law.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, smoking PCP causes me to do crazy ass shit, so I choose not to do it because I don't want to embrace it and make everybody have to deal with that shit. Smoking weed calms me down, so I'm gonna smoke that in public because it's like I'm helping myself, so I can help you. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Thanks.
Yeah.
We're on that same level. You see the man's hat?
you know. But yeah,
Who's that?
yeah.
Yours.
What's my? Oh, Dad's fuck better.
It's got more one of these.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, bro. It's about ready. This is an animal. It's pretty fun. That's all it's gonna do. Though.
We're ready.
So,
Oh, sir, you dropped your phone.
You dropped your pocket. Your pocket got dropped.
Sometimes it does. I don't know what the secret sauce that makes it do that. The gold is the fucking worst, man. Gold spray paint is fucking bad. It's so explosive.
Tastes the best too.
I don't know why. Yeah, I get you the highest. That's for damn sure. Okay, so then I just do this a little bit right before I pull it off. This. Some people crack me up because they take it on their hands, they splatter it, and it's like, that looks like splatters. That's not looking like stars, bro. But that's what they choose to do. It's kind of a circus act, obviously. I did not invent this skill. But it's pretty fucking tight. And everybody's got their own little funnish way about it. This is gonna be a good one. I'm glad you guys are here.
Fuck yeah.
Me too, man.
This is one I wrote while I was doing time. Low on gas, going slow down the back street. Low class hose blowing O's in my backseat. I got no cash with me, just uncalibrated digits in my dicky, so I'm headed to the jack meet. Got some fool talking about the fucking re-up. Man, that's cool, because a dude needs a G, but I've been smoking so much ice I'm on the edge of a knife, and if I stop tonight, I'm a freeze up. You know, I think it's funny how these scummy bummy dummies brag about making cake in this town. Well, I really don't fucking think they understand alerting sappers where they camp on battlegrounds. Because I've been to another boot camp, Tigerland, in a big fucking way crazy town. Come back, touchdown, set shack, break down, and run some circles in the circus full of clowns. Hell yeah, I'm rapping too.
That's fire, man.
I'm
How
sorry.
old is that?
Oh, like 15 years old.
Sheesh,
Oh,
still
yeah.
remember it like it was
Yeah,
yesterday.
because I spit it a lot, because I just spit it to write it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man, I love that.
That's awesome, man.
I love that.
Everybody gotta be, you gotta do something whenever you.
Yeah.
And what? Everybody's got something.
Okay. We're about there. It's about ready. Okay. Sorry. It's about there. It's got surrounded. It's not very normal. Yeah, that makes sense. If I can walk down the street, all right, there we go. This one.
He's who Henny was talking about. Fire.
Ta-da!
Yeah, that is
I mean, it's all right. It'll be. Yeah, I'm gonna shift it a little bit.
Yeah, I almost want to fucking just have a full version of this shit on all platforms.
Dude, it's it
This
looks
is fire.
It looks really good the bigger I go, and the more colors I got. You know, this is the point. I need paint, I need spray paint. So you know, if y'all could like help, you know, dude, I'll do anything. Like if you want to see some Pitbull dragging a dude out of a window life size on the street corner, you know, I will do that. You just gotta help me fund it, and I'll do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can do about everything but human portraits, and I'm not very good at doing machinery because I've not spent a lot of time doing that. Like realistic tractors, cars, airplanes, I'm not so good at that. But check out my Instagram, man. My fire shit is dinosaurs and Godzilla and King Kong tearing each other up, blowing shit up. I do like electricity that glows, fire that glows, water that looks wet. I mean, my shit's pretty fucking good, dude. Ain't a lot of people fucking with me out here, and I don't mean that. And you know, all the other, you know, dudes that are good at it, people are like, oh, this dude's all about himself. Fuck yeah, I am. Fuck yeah, I am, aren't you? I didn't get this way because my grandma was just the one that told me I was good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody. I mean, I don't got no problems with anybody but other artists who aren't about it. So
Yeah.
shit. If you're, you know, if you got some hating to do, then you better get back in the fucking studio. I got 20 years on this. You know what I'm saying? A long fucking time. Like I know you didn't start flowing yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So
That's awesome, man.
yeah, I appreciate it, man. You guys could, and you know, I could do other shit too, like. There's just like all kinds of little shit that you can.
Oh yeah, dude.
Fire. Call
Yeah,
it,
bro.
call it Thursday. Call it Thursday night in
I like
Utah.
You guys, you guys are cool dudes, man. This fucking, I like what you got going on. It's awesome.
Hey,
Thank you for
Same
having
here,
me.
man.
we like what you got going on, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, hell yeah.